Hi and welcome to Add More Zest with Diamonds. My name's Rebecca and I've got some different types of items that OneDaySaving sell today. They let me choose from a few of the sort of tools side of things that they sell. And we've got a little bit of sticky plastic, don't need that. So there's a few, there's one thing here that I'm quite excited about and hoping to put to use very soon. No, let's do storage last. I do love storage, but let's do storage last. So this is one of them. They do have a few different types of washi tape, and I picked this sort of glittery set. I thought this would just bring that extra little bit of sparkle. Let me find an end. So an extra little bit of sparkle. It's sort of metallic on the back. You could either use these to line your paintings before framing them, or I do like to use washi tape when covering the glue edges of my painting where the glue overhangs and you don't need to put diamonds on it. It can be nice to cover that up with washi tape. And an extra little sparkle is always good. Oh, this green one's nice. I'd probably pick which one dependent on, and I'm opening that the wrong way, dependent on maybe the diamond painting that I'm doing, but it's got a nice bit of sparkle in those. There's a few different sets to choose from. Say I just happened to pick the more sparkly set, and you do get a little bit, or you know, you do get enough to do a painting or two depending on the size in there, whether it be for using it for mounting, you know, maybe you want to hide the key or the legend on the side of the painting, or whether you just want it to cover up that glue while you're working on the painting to stop it picking up bits of fluff. It's always handy to have some washi tape about. So that's number one. Number two is actually the one that I'm quite excited and think I'm going to use soon. I'll probably use the storage soon as well, but this one is a frame. So this is one of those like hanging clip type frames. So you get one that has the option to hang, and ooh, they are strong. So you get two strong magnets. So the idea is that you pop your diamond painting on here, and then you pop that on the top and it will clip itself together. And then you put one on the bottom, which keeps your diamond painting straight. So your diamond painting ends up in the middle and you can hang that on the wall then. Now I'm hoping that I did order the right size. Cross fingers. And I think I'm going to pop a Zesty Wolf in this, so stay tuned. I will show how it works. They're pretty strong magnets, but they do need a canvas in between, so we'll see how that goes. They're very good at clipping together and getting in the right place, which is always good because you do want neat edges. And these are available in quite a few different sizes. So I got the 30 centimeters across because I want this for popping in Zesty Wolf, which is a 30 by 40, but it is a portrait. So I want this to clip across the 30 side, and then the 40 side I'll trim off. So this will just hold the painting itself. Ooh, the magnets are pushing away from each other. There we go, do it that way and then they'll stay together as one. You do also get, well, it comes with elastic bands, but I don't think I need those. Yeah, it says 305 millimeters, so that's good. That is the right size, 30 centimeters, or just over 30 centimeters, which is what I want, and it is. It's 30 and a half centimeters, So that should fit really nice with Zesty Wolf in there, and just a smidge either side, if you can even see that. Just a couple of little mils either side. So can't wait to get him done and up. And then last but by no means least, we all know I love a good 60 bottle case. They are one of my go-tos quite often. Okay, let's put it the right way up. They are my go-to. Oh, this comes with extra bits. But this case is my go-to. It can be used. I highly recommend a 60 bottle case if you don't know what storage to get, say first. You're new to diamond painting. What storage do I get? 60 bottle case should do most projects in some form or another. But what they have started doing recently, or they have at OneDaySaving, there's a few different choices, is they're not plain anymore. So I have a plain one, for example, plain black, the zip is pink. I have a few different colours because my Heaven and Earth design uses a few, and I use them a lot. So it's very helpful, especially with my big paintings. So in fact, I have one here from my Minions painting in purple. But what I really liked was the fact that they've got nice, pretty designs. So as I say, there's a few different ones. I chose the blue marble effect. It's got a marble-ish type look. It comes with a blue zip. We've got the 60 bottles, which are the longer bottles rather than the short ones, so you get a nice amount of diamonds in there. You've also got this net pouch at the top, whether that be for extra diamonds for the painting, if it's quite a large one that you're doing, whether you need to pack up and keep your tools and things in there, your diamond painting tray, your pen, pop your cover paper in there. You can fit quite a bit in there before it starts hitting the bottles, so you can have this as your sort of go-to kit with all your bits in, and then your diamond painting. And it's pretty, so why not? This one does come with some extras, so there's a couple of spoons if you need them for scooping your diamonds. Depending on how you get them, you may find that it's easier to scoop. You get some labels for labelling said bottles, and then you also get this goodie bag. Let's have a look what's in the goodie bag. So there's a few different tools in here. We have some pink pens with various different multi-placing tips on the end. We have a couple of green boats. We have some wax for your stash. And then we have one of the big white trays. These I love to use when kitting up. I do really like to pop the bottles on here when I'm tipping diamonds in, so that if any miss due to me, they land into the tray, and then I can always tip them in afterwards. So big tray is always a nice thing to have to potentially use. We then also get a straightener. So this is good if you want a straight edge to start your diamond painting with, or if you do a row of diamonds and maybe you realise they're not as straight as you want them to be. This can be helpful to nudge them where you want them to go and straighten things up. We also have a pair of plastic tweezers, very handy if you're doing a special diamond painting. Not quite as sharp as the metal ones, though they do still have a bit of a point. We've got some baggies, because who doesn't use baggies? And then last but by no means least, we have a pretty little pop-up funnel. So this pops out, and this you can use when you're popping your diamonds in. So you pop that in your bottle, and that can help you give that bigger area for you to tip your diamonds into for them to drop down, especially if you're working with lots of little bags. It can be especially handy to use a funnel, or maybe you're working with a bag that doesn't allow you to sort of tip diamonds into the corner as easily. Or maybe, you know, you just need that extra space because you like to make a mess when you're kitting up, which is often me. Hence the using of the big tray on the bottom. So quite a nice little selection of tools that, you know, potentially will get you started or will give you those extra spares or extra little bits to help your kitting up process. And of course some labels, because you can't go wrong with labelling up your pots so that you know what you're doing. So quite a nice selection in there, and of course the case will still shut with them in, so you can get away with popping your tools in your case before you get going. So yeah, nice pretty cases, pretty designs. So there are a few different designs, so I will pop the link down below in case you find one that you like. We've got a hanging frame. Again, I'll pop the links down below, but that is probably, well, I am going to be putting a Zesty Wolf in this one sometime soon. And then some washi tape for either neatening up your edges or making it pretty when you've finished. Whichever suits you. Washi tape is one of those handy things that's worth having. I even use it when decorating sometimes instead of masking tape, or if I want to pin some wallpaper to the wall to decide whether I like it or not. Washi tape's handy for so many different things, so it's always worth popping some in your basket. So yeah, thank you to OneDaySaving for sending me these goodies, and thank you to all of you as always for watching, liking and subscribing. It really helps. I'll speak to you all again soon.